y'all, welcome back to another video. Your girl's outside and it's hot out here. So I know you're probably wondering, where am I? Come with you, about to find out real soon. We out here. I'm in New Orleans. I should have told me it was like this out here. I'm about to have me a good time. I'm about to go back to the room real quick, get changed, come back out. It's about to be at night. The girl's about to have a time here in New Orleans. Sorry, my best. Y'all see I got my little drinky drink. I'm not showing no titties. You thought you gonna be in the mall? Where you from?
Atlanta. By the way, in South Carolina. Hey! You're gorgeous.
Thank you, you are too. As y'all see, I came out for a little bit. I'm on my damn little sweater thing. Listen, it was cold in Philly. It was cold in Philly. I touched down here in New Orleans. The humidity slapped me so hard. Let me just take a breather. Woo, Chile. I'm sorry, it's embarrassing. Let me get back to my hotel room. Oh my gosh. I'm not gonna lie. Today was like, I'm not gonna say it was a day from hell, because I've had worse days. I missed my check-in earlier today. My initial flight was for 1:52, right? And I would have got here closer to like 4 p.m. Me being me and not having good time management skills, which is like, I really gotta focus on it. I missed check-in, so I had to go for a later flight, which was 7:40. And of course, they never leave at the time. But I felt like, you know, I look at it two ways, right? One of which is, girl, you really do gotta focus on like time management, because what are you doing? The second though is, everything happens for a reason. I don't know why, I'm not really questioning it, but I missed my check-in, so I missed my flight. When I went and got the updated boarding pass, I then left my phone at the counter. I made my way over to TSA to go do the check-in, realized I didn't have my phone. While I was leaving there, I dropped my boarding pass. It's really some nice people out here, because I had the one guy ran after me to give me my boarding pass. And then the woman that was checking me out, she literally was looking for me. As soon as she found me, I ran up on her, gave her a hug. She gave me a hug. Got to TSA, and they had to do a more extensive search. I never had this kind of search before. Y'all would not believe my night so far. So it's currently 1:26 here. I didn't know that there was a time difference. I didn't know that Memphis was an hour behind. We are not in Memphis. I'm going to Memphis. I make friends everywhere I go. Before I can even get out of the elevator, I made a friend. Shout out to Ty from Memphis. I don't know where that accent came from. I told him, I'm like, look, Memphis is on my little bucket list. He was like, pull up, I'll show you around. Okay, say less. Don't threaten me with a good time. Shit. Got here to New Orleans, and I had booked a hotel. And yeah, I'll talk about this more tomorrow. I like to think I'm good in any hood. I was not good. I did not feel safe. I'm being so serious when I say this. If I have to worry about like leaving and my door being kicked in, like the door to the room being kicked in, or my stuff being ransacked and somebody stealing my stuff, that's a problem. I don't have those problems, and I don't want to start having those problems now. Long story short, the place that I initially had booked with canceled it. I said, here, take this back. I'm gonna need you to run me my money back, and we can go from there. And before I even got back to the office, because I wasn't even in the room for 20 minutes, disgusting, like actually disgusting. And then when you take the cleanliness, but then you also factor in the safety or the lack thereof, I'm out. So yeah, I had to get up out of there, and I am now at a place where I feel very much so safe. I feel very much so comfortable, like I can actually sleep comfortably, because the place that I was at, baby, it was giving roaches, it was giving bed bugs, it was giving you're not safe here. It was giving your door about to be kicked in, because it looked like it already was. I'm about to go shower, and tomorrow is going to be a fun-filled day. Hi guys, future Sephora here. For one, get into the tan, get into the glow. Your girl's been out here. Summer has been summering, and I'm not mad at it. I realized I never told you guys what happened. I never really went into detail. I was kind of talking about it. I should have known that there was a red flag off rip. When I had booked my excursion, I was doing a hotel or like a shuttle pickup. I didn't see my hotel on the list. The company had like immediately reached out to me and said, hey, we see here that you put in this location. Unfortunately, it's a little bit further than what we go, and they have provided me with like another hotel that was like closer. Fast forward to when I actually get to New Orleans. I got an Uber, and my driver, he was like, this is where you're going. I'm like, yeah. I don't like hotels that are outside. Like when you walk outside your room, you're immediately outside. I don't like hotels like that. When I was looking and booking, I specifically was looking for one that didn't have that. So I had left a really detailed review. I left a very detailed review. I'm not gonna tell you where I stayed at, but just know, after I left that review, they contacted me immediately. As I'm pulling up, I'm like, I know this is not the hotel. I just know this is not it. It was. And my driver was like, are you sure? Are you sure that this is the right location? I said, I think so. I was uncomfortable immediately. I was looking at it like, okay, I'm gonna be here for not long. I'm just gonna be sleeping a few hours, and then I'm gonna be out and about. Walking inside, there was a woman, she was all over the place, and I'm like, does she work here? Does she not work here? I put down a deposit, and then I had to put down a security deposit. It was close to $200. I was confused, and I was just like, so I have to put down a security deposit and then a deposit. And he was like, yeah, you know, just in case you're smoking or you put like a hole in the wall, and gives me my little card to get into my room. And for me, I got ADHD, and I realized like it's kind of bad. It is kind of bad. So when the guy was giving me the directions as to where to go, I am directionally challenged. If it's not straight ahead, then you lost me. I started walking, and I felt like I was making so much noise. I got my suitcase. Now it's like 10 o'clock right now. And there was one guy that was outside smoking. There's two guys walking around, which I thought was very odd. And I'm very much so aware of my surroundings. This guy was like, who are you here with? And I said, yeah, it's me and Jesus. I just always say me and Jesus, right? Girl. And the guy was like, you ain't got no man? And I'm like, my man is Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. At this point, I don't know why, I'm like starting to get very uncomfortable. I ended up approaching this guy that was outside smoking. I'm like, you know where this is at? Because I don't know where it's at. Can you help? He was like, I think it's on the outside. You have rooms on the inside, and then you have rooms on the outside, which is parking right along that area. So I ended up seeing a woman that was in the front, which initially she looked crazy, but I'm like, can you help me find this room? Because at this point, I low-key was starting to go into like fight or flight mode, because I'm not from here. It doesn't matter where you're at. You know when you're not in a good part of town. And that's how I was feeling. End up getting to my room. There are no lights that are on. And immediately I am hit with just a stale must. The AC was not on in the room. For one, I had paid for a king, and they gave me 2 queens. What do I need that for? I don't want that. One of the first things I observed was the chair. You know how like there's typically a chair in the room. It was like a little love seat or something. It had stains on it. Whose fluids are these? Child, I'm gonna keep my comments to myself. Okay? I'm gonna keep my comments to myself, but the thoughts that I was thinking was not good. And I'm just like, who was doing what in this chair on this seat? As I'm making my way to the bathroom, I observed how dingy and dirty the washcloths were. Brown. They were supposed to be white. They were brown. They looked like they had been put through the ringer. The overwhelming feeling that I was getting was, this place is dirty. I don't live like this. Why am I traveling like this? They definitely were doing some catfishing, which again, I left a very honest and transparent review. You guys are watching this video, so you know I'm traveling by myself, right? You know I'm traveling by myself. I said, you know what? This place is not clean. Let me just go put eyes on the bed. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have the pictures inserted. I had never seen sheets look that bad ever. And I'm just like, are you kidding me? I pulled back the sheets of the other bed, because as I said, it was 2 queens, and sheets aren't, you know, they look a little bit better, but then also the pillowcases, they're all dirt. Everything is dirty. And in my mind, I'm trying to like rationalize it away, like, okay, well maybe I will just sleep on top of the covers. Like literally clothes on, just like laying just like that. But what really like sent me in when I was just like, I can't do this. I can't do this. The door frame, it was very much so not secure. I have seen what it looks like to have your door kicked in. Okay. The frame wasn't framing the way I needed it to frame. I didn't feel safe. And that for me was the final straw. And again, initially I was trying to like rationalize things like, oh, I could, no. Even with the whole cleanliness thing, no. Come on, sis, let's be real. I wasn't going to stay there. But when I saw that, I'm just like, I feel like my safety is really in jeopardy and I cannot stay here. I wasn't even in there for 20 minutes. Again, like it was 2 guys when I first got there. They were just walking around. You asking me who I'm here with. I feel like you're about to kick my door in. I feel like if I leave, I have to worry about my stuff being stolen. I don't have time for that. I had already booked another place, got another Uber. I make my way to the front. Long story short, I ended up leaving. And when I was getting picked up, the woman that picked me up, she was telling me, she's like, I almost didn't come over here because this is not a good part of town. And I was like, yeah, really? Yeah. And she was like, yes. She was like, that spot is known for, I gotta be mindful of what I say, but like for sex workers, yeah, I guess, okay. That hotel is known for having some sexual activities, which makes sense as to why that chair was looking the way it did. Have you guys ever seen Girls Trip? So when I was telling somebody my situation, they're like, oh, that was real life Girls Trip. When they went to like the Roach Hotel or wherever they were at, and they're like, we gotta get up out of here. They then end up going to another spot. The hotel I stayed at, I'll have it listed down below. It was beautiful. I felt safe. As soon as I got there, I immediately knew like, okay, I'm in a good place. The room was gorgeous. The bathroom, like you can see the hotel was really nice, and I slept good. I slept so good. The experience that I had, it just, you know, it's always a learning experience, but like that was, I'm not gonna say that was my worst fear, but it was a fear. And it's just like, when that happened, I was tired. It was a long day. And I'm just like, this is the last thing that I want to have to deal with. But I'm not compromising my safety. Like I'm out here by myself. And again, it was almost like intrusive thoughts. And I was trying to rationalize things like, it's okay, you can just sleep on top of the covers. You know, just keep all your clothes on. Okay, don't even shower. Shower when you get back to Philly. I was concerned about bringing roaches or bed bugs home. Yeah, so that was that. Let's get back into the video. Yeah, let me take my behind the bed because I got stuff I gotta do in the morning. I got a bunch of same Monday, but same. Me and Ty on the same schedule. He's like, how long you staying for? I say, I'm staying till Monday. Same. Tomorrow is gonna be a fun-filled day. I'm not gonna lie. I underestimated the heat, the humidity here in New Orleans. Good God. It's too hot. It is too hot. I was not prepared. I literally sweated out my baby hairs. And this has got to be glued up here. This does not move. I'll catch up with you guys tomorrow. We want to make a good day in New Orleans. I'm super excited. I'm about to go on a boat tour. So, a swamp tour, a bio tour, a tour. So you have the larger boats back here, and then I am going on the small one. So I'm super excited. The sun is sunning out here, and I'm here for it. You want to say hi? You can say hi. Where are you guys from?
London.
London? Everybody's from London?
Back then, they would target the giant gators because the leather was worth its weight in gold. Nowadays, there's more than enough alligator farms that are producing an abundance of the leather. The leather coming from farms. Anybody else? You already had like 3. Greedy. 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 No, you don't need no more marshmallows. Oh my gosh. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These are bigger. Whew. It is a little bit later. Y'all, I had so much fun. I had so much fun. As you see, I am back at my hotel. I needed to freshen up a bit and then also lay my baby hairs again because, baby, this got to be glued. I'm telling you, this stuff, it does not move my hair on a regular basis. However, we are in a different type of heat out here. We are in a different type of humidity. And woo, it is fighting for its life. So yeah. I just want to come back, you know, freshen up a little bit and lay my baby hairs a little bit. Y'all, I'm so bad. There was a part of me that was like, maybe you should just bring with you. No, I'm not doing it. But I had such a good time. Now I'm about to go and get some food because I haven't eaten yet. I had like a little granola bar this morning. I am disappointed because one of the spots that I wanted to go to, they're not open on Sundays. And by the time I got here last night, it was late. I'm not gonna lie though, the heat out here, the humidity, people need to be checking themselves, okay? And when I say that, if I can smell you, you should be able to smell you, okay? I was out there like, is it me? Is it me? I had to come back, make sure the deodorant. Be respectful of your neighbors, okay? I'm your neighbor. Hold on, y'all, get this. I'm out here throwing like I go and God is. Anyway, we're gonna head on out. About to go get some food. I'm going to this one spot. It's called Monday. And then before I leave, because I was looking at places where to go, and I was looking up who has the best beignet, and it seems like hands down is Loretta's. I know they had this one spot, but we're about to go out, go grab some food. I'm sure I'm gonna be drinking, eating. You know, the waist was snatched, and it's still gonna be snatched, but I'm about to eat a little bit. We'll catch up when I get to the spot. I was already looking at their menu. It looks like they have brunch all day, because I'm a brunch baddie, okay? Love me some brunch. So I'm gonna make my way downstairs because my Uber should be here in a moment. I'm having such a great day, y'all. And I'm glad that you guys are able to come along with me. All right, let's get up out of here.
Hey y'all, it's not much later. So I left the one spot, where was I at? Monday. We'll talk about them later. But now I'm down here at the French Market. When I tell you I left here abruptly, I'm sorry. I left Monday because I wanted to come down here to Loretta's to get some beignets, and by the time I got here, they were closing. So it was shortly before 5, and I guess they have a hard stop at 5 o'clock. But I was tempted to ask somebody like, you want to share? But let me not be a big bag, because as y'all saw, I had a pina colada because I'm like, you know, I'm gonna just eat and drink my feelings away. I'm definitely coming back like 10 pounds heavier. But I had my sweet potato beignet, and then I also stopped at, like I said, I'm being a big bag, okay? I came here for 2 things. Okay, so look, I got some chocolate. I don't know why, because literally it's about to melt. It's hot as... I happened to see my friend while I was out at Monday, the restaurant. So he was talking about going to this one spot. It's called Treehouse. I guess it's like a bar or lounge or something, almost like a club. I don't know how I feel about that. But a part of me is like, you know, when in Rome, when in New Orleans. So we'll see. But let's go walk around real quick, and then I'm probably going to head back to the room because I'm tired and I'm hot. What a day.
Hey y'all. Whew. I am tired. I'm also very hot. I had a great time here in New Orleans. It was my first time. Definitely won't be my last time. I am going to be coming back. There are so many things that I feel like I didn't get to do, and I'm looking forward to next time. I had a really good time, and I'm super excited for the next trip. A time was had here in New Orleans. Again, I know I'll definitely be back. I am just grateful that I'm here, grateful that I was able to experience this, grateful that I did it by myself, because I'm enjoying this season that I'm in and people that I'm meeting along the way and just the experiences. I had such a great day today, and I don't know, I'm happy. I'm about to shower and pack up my stuff and get myself prepared for tomorrow, because your girl got a flight early in the morning. What an experience. And I mean, from missing my flight in Philly to getting here and going into a hotel that was absolutely disgusting, being able to be, blessed enough to be able to come to a different hotel, and one that I was actually looking at before. And then just meeting the people that I met and the experiences and just doing all the things. I'm super excited. I'm super blessed. I feel really good. I'm gonna shower because I am sticky, I am hot. My friend who you saw me with, oh my gosh, she was trying to be all up on me. Now you know. He wanted to hug, and I'm like, oh my God, no, like it's too hot, it's too sweaty, I'm too sweaty. Yeah, and that's how you know it's bad, when I sweated out my baby hairs twice. You see that? Out here looking like a snizzag. Auntie Leash. A time was had, the food was good. I want more food. You hear me? I want more food. I'm cracking up. Hold on real quick. Y'all, look what I got. Look at this. Don't even ask. Don't even ask. I had such a good time seeing those gators. Some of them were small when we first started. They were like smaller. But baby, they started to get big. And I'm like, hold up, man. Hold up now. I'm stirred out here. So Hardy was kind of hungry. And I'm like, well, I should grab food. I'm like, well, stop being a big bag. I could have easily still been a big bag, but I was disappointed. I didn't get to go to Loretta's. I had the bartender at the spot I went to Mondays, and I said, you want some sweet potatoes? Some sweet potato beignets? Initially I said no, but then I was like, oh, yeah. So, of course you saw it earlier. I'm about to eat it now. That's good. Damn, now I want something salty. All right, all jokes aside, I am about to get unready and get myself together for tomorrow. Yeah, so we might do a little chit chat and get unready with me if you guys are down. If so, stay tuned. Hey y'all, welcome back. I'm joking. I don't know, man, I'm tired, I'm delirious. I'll catch up with you guys in a little bit. Bye.